I'll hide it behind.
Hello.
That's good. Well, Mike, front right here. Congratulations on first successful title defense. The first UFC BJJ, you had the reality show, and it was kind of built all around you. And then when you won, we talked about how there was like this kind of relief of emotion after because that's what had been building up. This time you seemed a little more like calm entering and maybe a little more calm after. So I guess compare that first event to now your first title defense.
Yeah, so, wow, it's loud. The first time I competed in UFC BJJ 1, I'm going to be honest, I was shaking and dying from stress and anxiety. Just a lot of pressure, right? It's something new, and every time I have something new, my homeostasis is altered. So one thing is I overcame that and I got through the match, but one thing that I have a good trait of mine is I adapt really fast. So I'm really happy that match was 3 rounds. I finished in the 3rd, and that gave me more mat time, more experience. And then today I went in, I was like, wow, I feel so calm. I didn't feel nervous at all, and now I feel like this is my home, like I'm comfortable here, just like in the other tournaments I did my whole life. So sometimes it takes me 1 or 2 times, but I feel like I definitely had more experience and more like typical Mikey this time.
And, in the package they played at the beginning, you were talking about Cobra Kai, and then you come out in the crane technique at the beginning. So I guess walk us through the decision to do that. Was just kind of you having fun, or like what was the purpose and all that?
With the hands, like yeah. So no, I've been just studying my karate before this. I prepared for this match only doing karate and kung fu. I don't know, when I compete, I'm just literally trying to come forward and attack every second. I feel like it took 3 minutes this match, but he had a good game plan, how he was like framing me, angling well. I thought that he felt pretty strong, like he came out pretty well, but I just know that my game coming forward every second, it's very difficult, and eventually I'm gonna get to the submission, I'm gonna finish you. Something I said before the match was that every match I'm in, I try to get 1 attack going every 20 seconds. There's 5 minutes in a round and 20 seconds, so 3 in a minute, right? So then that's 15 attacks in 1 round. So if I do that 3 times, we're doing math right now, that's 45 attacks, right? So I just did I did math for you guys. So if I'm doing 45 attacks in a match, I really find it difficult for somebody to defend all 45. So that's kind of my mindset when I compete. I know, like, okay, maybe my first attack won't work, my second, but if I get 45 chances, one of those attacks is gonna work.
At the end of it, it looked like you and Kevin were watching the replay, and you were kind of walking him through some of the techniques. Is that what was going on in there before the decision was read? Yeah,
so Kevin was really cool and respectful and nice, so he made the experience for me competing a lot more fun. A lot of times I fight like really douchey, idiot people, and I hate them because they made it not fun for me because they have to act like idiots. Kevin was a really respectful and like a great competitor, and I respected him a lot. So for me, when I compete with someone like that, it's more like just I was around in the gym and I just caught him, and then I was just talking to him, oh yeah, I hit this a lot, and people, then you'll react this way and then you'll give me a different reaction. So I just enjoyed competing with him because he was good vibes. I don't see my opponents as enemies. I just see them as a cool training partner giving me cool reactions and things to solve, right? But then some opponents, they want to make it confrontational and fight me. And honestly, that's a mistake because I'm way more aggressive and mean if they do that. I just don't speak well in interviews at that moment, but I'm way more aggressive. I think the vibe with me is to be really nice because then I don't want to hurt you. I'm really kind.
Claudia was in here, and she said it might get hard for you to find you opponents because maybe you're too good for people that they want to match you up with. Have you had this vibe, like this feeling of it might get hard to find big named opponents for you here at UFC BJJ?
Well, I've been undefeated in my division for over 8 years. I think 9 years almost now. So I've been consistently at the top, and that's a good problem. I would love that to be the problem. Oh, you're too good for the people in your division. Okay, sure, that's nice. But I'm a big critic of myself. I'm always getting better, always improving. So even today with 3 minutes, I'm like, oh, I could have done this better. I could have done that better. So I'm a perfectionist. There's always things I could improve on. And I don't know. I think that there's a lot of great opponents that could challenge me and push me. One person I really want to compete with is Baby Shark. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance. I tried 8 times now, I think 7 or 8 times. I wanted that match so bad. Like, you could hear it in my voice how much I want to fight that fucking guy. But I'm not able to at the moment. So whatever. I'm just going to keep getting better. And I was the best in the world in the gi. And I definitely have done everything in no gi in my division as well. So I don't think there's anything else I could do except keep getting better and in life, in jiu-jitsu, and everything. And that's what I'm here to do.
Last one for me. You gave Tylenol a shout out at the end. What was the thought process in that?
I don't know. I'm just being the class clown.
Mike, you over here.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mikey, over here. Over here. Someone you spent some time with, Derek Moneyberg, I don't know if you saw, but Sean Strickland is suing him for defamation. You've made some comments about him before. Have you seen that Sean is suing him, and B, can you clarify your comments about his black belt?
Can I plead the fifth? No.
Yes, you can. Enjoy your win.
No. I don't know. Derek was always really kind and nice to me, so I consider him a friend, and he was very nice to me. So I was defensive because I felt like a friend was getting attacked, and I just instinctively, whenever my friends are getting attacked, I want to defend them, right? But I really had no place in that situation to even talk or anything, so I didn't award him his belt or anything. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I think that he works hard. He definitely does. I would not give somebody a black belt in that amount of time. That's my official word on that. People were really upset about it, and it was crazy. And it was like I was a drug dealer or something crazy, like because I was just supporting my friend. I had nothing to do with it, and I would not give him the belt in that time. I think that this hopefully motivates him to just keep training and working hard, and maybe this will will be like another year or two with him like this. But then he'll be very high level at the end of it, right? From all the criticism, him working hard. So, and he has good coaches around him. So that's all that matters, right? That he's training, working hard. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I already got beat up enough from the jiu-jitsu community. Like, there's nothing left to hit me with this, right? Like, I took my damage, guys. I got stabbed. I was bleeding. I was on the floor. Like, I already died. So that's it.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, what's up, champ?
How you doing?
Good. So, again, congratulations on the win, man. Beautiful performance.
Thank you.
I want to take you back to the Karate Kid type intro you did where you were swinging the foot around in the front. Were you, like, baiting him to grab the foot or grab your leg, and then were you surprised when he didn't go for it? He avoided it at all costs?
Yeah, so I consider myself Daniel LaRusso when he was Cobra Kai, you know, because he's from New Jersey also. Like, it's fine, keep talking. No.
Go ahead and get that. It's not me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm basically Daniel LaRusso when he was Cobra Kai, like when he went through the dark time. I just like attacking and coming forward. So the wrestling sometimes I don't like because you'll see a match like that could go like 2 5-minute rounds of people hand fighting and nothing happening. Both guys are scared to shoot. So then you just see like these guys. I have no attention span. I have really bad ADHD. I just want to get to the finish. So I'm like giving my leg. I'm like, just take me down. Just do something. Like, you could jump on my leg if you want. Just come in. I just want to give you a hug. Let's do jiu-jitsu. Like, let's go for submissions. Like, just let's get the ball rolling. You know, that's kind of my vibe in the match. And the second I finally had an exchange where I was able to get in, I finished, right? I feel like that's something I'm really good at. And that's what I was saying before. I get like 45 chances, you know? So I feel like in those 45, I should finish the match. So I'm just trying to get as many attacks and attempts as possible. I'm aiming for 45. If I could get more, if we get down to that 20-second, 10-second mark, then we're bumping that number up. Like, we're going to be in a good spot.
Right. Okay. Now, another question is, when he was avoiding you in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Trying to avoid that. And then later on, he started engaging with you with the leg locks. Like, I mean, I'm sure everybody in this room knows how good you are with leg locks. Did that surprise you, or you know, did that, like him just engaging with the leg locks, or do you feel like he, you know, just went up against a total beast and he should have went a different direction with his game plan?
I felt like he did a great job in the beginning of framing me and disengaging, framing, disengaging, coming in and out, and I was impressed. I was like, wow, he's doing good. Like, so then I feel like eventually the style I have where I'm just constantly coming in, you could do that for a little while, like he was able to for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, I think like a minute and a half. But eventually it's just very difficult to continue doing that. So my pressure forward is something that I'm really good at, just keeping pressure forward. So maybe the first time, the second time it won't work, but then eventually I get in. He didn't really exchange with leg locks, like he didn't get to my legs or anything. I don't think so. But I think the second I got in on his leg, that's when I finished. So I just think that eventually the way I am and my pace, I get deep in, and then that's what happened.
Okay.
Did he get to my leg? I didn't even know.
I don't.
Did he get to my leg? No, right?
So.
I got to his leg, and I know I got in, and then I got to but again, it's all blurry to me. So maybe you're right, but I didn't think he got to my leg. I think that he became stationary. He stopped moving. I think that's what you meant, right? Like he was just more stationary. The second he stopped moving, I was able to climb his body. Because when I compete, the body is kind of like a wall. Like I'm indoor climbing, and depending on how small they are, it might be like a V2, V3. They're kind of lanky, V0, you know what I mean? Like with the climbing. So I just literally climb his body. So the second he stopped moving, I was able to get a nice grip. But before that, he kept moving. So I'm trying to grab, and my fingertips, he's like moving off. So then eventually I got a nice hold on the wall. I just climb up his body, and I just worked my way to the finish. It was cool, though. I got to hit the Mikey lock, a position I came up with, and it has my name. So it's something I've been doing a lot in training lately, and it's such a great move that isn't utilized. So it really throws people off when I do it.
Yes, it does. One more question. So as far as your preparation leading up to the event, now, do you have just like a set training module that you follow every time since it's been working, or do you maybe watch footage on some of your opponents to kind of see what you're in for? Like, how do you prepare for individual opponents at every event?
Yeah, so this event was interesting because the camp I did was a very tough camp. I trained a lot with Joseph Chen, Nicky Ryan, Jeremy Skinner, Kenta. So I had a lot of high-level middleweights training with me every day for like a month or so. And I feel like that made me very tough because my homeostasis was competing with like middleweights in training, and they're so tough. So I feel like when I went back to my weight class, I was like, oh my God, like this feels great. Like they're not the size of those people and those monsters, right? So I am very big with perception. I'll always make my preparation harder than my match. So whenever I go into my match, I'm always feeling that the person's less than what I prepared, right? So then at the end, Professor Cobringer helping me. Also, my main training partner, Coco, helping me. He was here helping me as well. He came from Japan. He's my little brother. I love him.
Mikey over here. You just mentioned there, how relief you feel with a friendly build-up with a guy like Keven Carrasco compared to maybe other guys that have tried to rouse.
It just makes it fun. Again, like the type of person I am, like I am not I don't like confrontation. I don't like fighting. I'm this nerdy, like, non-confrontational person, so it makes me enjoy jiu-jitsu when the person could be respectful and nice. I have no beef with anyone, but then these people want to bring that fire to me, and I'm just like, screw you, let me enjoy jiu-jitsu.
Well, I think of that match with Gabriel Souza you had last year, so, I mean, how does a week like this compare to that one?
Oh, my God, this is, like, so nice and good vibes. Like, I can make jokes with my opponent. We're going hard, but like respectful, like good vibes, It's not like shoving or like weird things, Like even Kevin before, like we're just standing there and we're both like, oh, we have nothing cool to do. I'm like, oh, just take my glasses. So it was good vibes, you know what I mean? Like I prefer that, and I think that is nice because people that most likely wouldn't be competitors would be actually doing jiu-jitsu more if there were people more with this energy. I think that the other people ruin it for other people to compete. Like, I think that other personality would make someone like myself not compete in jiu-jitsu. And I stuck to doing it, but a lot of people probably don't because of that. So it kind of ruins the sport for people more like me that wouldn't want to be in an environment like that. Like, they enjoy that confrontation and energy, you know? I hate it. It makes me, like, pissed at the person for making me not like what I'm doing.
For sure. On a lighter note, I mean, you just mentioned training with guys like Joseph Chen, Kenta, Nicky Ryan, all those B team guys. So what was the dynamic like, and how was it like working with them?
Oh, it was great. You know, I think that one thing that helped me so much was they were all helping me so much and pushing me, and they're just all so technical. And I think the biggest thing I got from that training was I really got better with my finishing mechanics. I spent 2 months just perfecting how to break legs and submissions like that. Every time I get a spot, I'm going to finish, you know? So I feel like I prioritize finishing more. Usually in the past, I prioritize entrances and getting to spots. This camp was completely just finishing. So in my mind, I wanted it that anytime I get to a spot, it's done, which is what happened tonight. Like, it was my first entrance in, right, that I finished. So that's kind of the level I'm at now, where like I'm getting like, every time I get into a spot, I'm finished. But it took me 2 months of obsessing. Nicky Ryan helped me a lot with my finishes. Jeremy Skinner as well. All these guys were helping me so much with my breaking mechanics and finishes. And I think that extra layer, I think, made me another level.
Mikey over here. Congratulations. I want to take it back. I want to ask you, you did the debate with Craig Jones on Demetrius Johnson's channel. I want to say thank you, because I feel like I learned a lot about the business listening to you three, and I'm sure a lot of people did too. I was just wondering what kind of feedback you got, because I would imagine, you know, it was very helpful for your peers to kind of hear how things run behind the scenes, and maybe some of the people you're in business with to learn a little more about how things work.
Yeah, so the debate with Craig was actually really an awesome experience, besides being wasted drunk at like 10 a.m. Like, I was like face down in my bed after, like really out of it. But yeah, it was really good, because the big thing that we got from is Craig and me both wanted to help grow jiu-jitsu, and we had different ways of doing it, but we were both like, we both had the same good energy. Like, we had good intentions, both of us, you know? And I feel like Craig and me like kind of bonded from that time, you know? So it was all good blood. And I feel like, I think that podcast got like 1.2 million views just alone. So like everyone watched it, you know? It was like really viewed, like it was viewed a lot. And I think that we made a lot of good points about growing our sport. And it's still very volatile, our sport. But I do feel like we're doing a lot of good things. And sorry. And Craig and me might do a travel series soon. He's going to Asia, and I might go too. So like we might do some cool content together soon. We're good, like we're cool, you know, like we're pretty cool. It's more like big brother love, you know, like when we go back at each other, but it's love, like good vibes.
It was very good fun to watch. I do gotta ask, did the text message ever get sent to try to have him corner you tonight?
Yes. He was supposed. I messaged him. Like, I'll tell you the exact message I sent. If you guys want me to. Please. Okay.
Of course.
Put it on the screen.
Let's see. 1 second. Hey, dude, just confirming you're coaching me for my match. But he's, I think, going to. I think he was in Mexico. And I was trying to guilt trip him to come a bit. I kept messaging him. I was like, dude, you're coming, right? You're coming, right? But he couldn't come, unfortunately. I thought it was going to be hilarious. I wanted him to give me Tylenol in between rounds, you know? Like, we were going to do that, and maybe both wear Derek Moneyberg shirts. And no. No, but I just see all this stuff as like a game, and like, I used to take everything so serious, and like, I feel like I'm getting better now at not taking things so serious and literal, you know? Like, the jiu-jitsu community is kind of like that big brother to you that like they beat me up a lot, but now I'm getting used to it. So like, I think that Craig helped me a lot get better with that, and the jiu-jitsu community also.
Well, hopefully you two could team up on the next one.
Yeah, like I wanted him to come. I really wanted him to. It would have been fun, but unfortunately not.
I'm pretty sure he disappeared in Mexico.
Yeah, he went off the grid for a little while. Maybe I'll go look for him.
I know the talk earlier was about the toughness that they're having to try to find opponents for you. and then you set these goals for yourself to trying to do these multiple takedowns. You come out there and you do the karate legs. Is part of that just the way that your brain works, where you want to learn more about the sport, or is it that you trying to give yourself a challenge to make some of these matches harder for yourself because the competition's not giving it to you?
I just think that I'm a perfectionist, and every movement I do, I want to do as perfect as possible. You would think I'm nuts. I am nuts, but I would say, like, there's times that I've won worlds, like black belt worlds, and I'll do a move, and I'll look back at that like 4 years ago, and I'll look like, oh, I suck there. Like, the move I did worked in world's finals, but it wasn't the most efficient, best way to do it like I would do it now. So then I think it sucks. So I'm very, like, everything I do, I want to make it the most efficient, the most smooth, and I'm constantly seeking perfection. It's impossible to actually reach, but that mentality makes me keep growing. And I also am never really confident or cocky. I've never been like that. Like, even though I'll win matches like this, I'll never go in like, I'm going to kill him. Like, you'll never see me like that. So I think because I'm not like that, it makes me constantly get better, because I do think everyone's training hard to beat me. Like, I'm the guy that everyone's studying, watching, right? So they're training their butts off to beat me. And I'm not really knowing who these people are as much, right? So I think that mentality just constantly makes me get better and keep growing. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm in a good rhythm right now. I'm doing everything right. I'm training well. I feel healthier. I told you guys, like, I was really ill in December. I had 3 ulcers, and my body was just really messed up from that time period. Because of Baby Shark, I was in camp for him for like 6 times, and I had to stay in camp like 6-7 months. It just destroyed my body. Like, every part of my body was injured. I got ulcers from that time. So these last few months have been basically me just doing PT and just fixing my body. This is the healthiest I've been in like 2 years probably. My ulcers are gone, thank God. Everything's getting better. So I'm just, every time I'm not in the match, I'm just doing PT and just getting better. You know, so I'm on a really good track right now, and I think, like, I don't know, whoever they put in front of me, I'm ready for. But I would like a cool match with an MMA fighter, like a heavier division, like Arman. I think that would be really cool if I did a grappling match with him, because he's doing grappling matches. Charles Oliveira, someone like that, like a legend, like someone cool. I think that would be entertaining for people to see, like, because I'm smaller, like if I could handle someone like that, you know. But yeah, I'm just going to keep getting better and stay with my stubborn perfectionist way.
All that Tylenol must have helped with the ulcers,
absolutely.
probably.
Shout out to my mom.
Speaking of, I read somewhere online that you take obsessive notes about your training, and then you go back and read it to see what you did wrong. Do you go back after events like tonight where you break down what you saw and, you know, really just try to see what you can improve upon?
Honestly, I'm not good at taking notes. I think it's my ADHD. Like, it's very hard for me to actually focus on taking notes. I'll just have clips on my phone. My old phone, I think, had 52,000 videos on my phone. Like, they couldn't even take them off of my phone. They were like, they've never seen this many clips on somebody's phone. And it's just clips of me doing moves, and, like, I'll look at it like, that one's a perfect rep. That one's wrong because of this. Like, kind of like that. Yeah. So I'm constantly doing things like that, but more in an ADHD way, less organized with taking notes.
I can only imagine what the storage card size on your phone was to hold that many videos. Last for me, Claudia came in here and was saying that, you know, she thinks you're the best pound-for-pound grappler, jiu-jitsu in the world. Do you agree with that?
I won't call myself anything. I don't feel like I'm at the point to call myself anything. I just will keep giving the results and let you guys decide. You know, I was very dominant in the gi, and now I'm in no gi, and I'm equally as dominant probably. You know, so I'm doing that in gi and no gi. You know, so I'll leave a good legacy. Just keep competing, and whatever you guys decide, that will be. But I just want to keep getting better, working hard, and I have so much room to grow still. I keep getting better every day. Like, I told you how much I improved in this camp compared to my last match with Harrison. I'm significantly better now. So I'm going to just keep getting better and better. And we'll just see where, at the end of my career, what you guys think.
All right.
Thank you, guys.